So today, unfortunately, a Wake Med police officer was shot at Wake Med Garner and brought to Wake Med Raleigh for treatment. I arrived here shortly after 12 p.m. When I arrived, turning into the emergency department off of New Bern, I immediately saw the flashing lights before I even got to the hospital, but upon arrival, there were multiple motorcycles out front, as well as different police department vehicles from the different cities and towns and whatnot. So initially, there was a car in front of me. Initially, I thought, well, it looked like the ED parking area was cut off. So the car in front of me then turned toward the ED parking area, and I followed. I was right behind the vehicle. I initially thought, well, there's probably no parking, but before I make that decision, let me make sure. Well, there was parking, and there was parking in the ED parking lot, right? So I park, and as I park, I get out, and I'm having conversation when I get out. And in my conversation, I'm telling what I see. I'm just describing that, there's police presence everywhere. I've had another video where I came, and it was pretty shocking to see the police presence there. It's posted. I don't know whatever happens, but this is traumatic for me to have to come to a emergency room to do this unethical sentence. It's very traumatic, but I get it. Who cares other than the Lord, right? So as I'm describing just what I see, I'm just saying there's police presence everywhere. There's a group of officers, law enforcement individuals in front of the ED there. And it was just a group of people there. So, yeah, that makes you a little hesitant to walk into. And 3, I'm just describing what I'm seeing. I then hear one of them yell, "Can you please be respectful of our situation?" Now, number 1, I don't even know what your situation is. I have no idea. Number 2, how am I being disrespectful? Then he goes on to say, "You're videoing." And I'm like, videoing what? I'm talking and I'm describing what I see. What are you talking about? First and foremost, how is that, how is that disrespectful? I have no idea. Secondly, why are you screaming at me from the ED entrance? Why not walk over to me? Because the group, several of them, I see several times, 3 times a week. So why can't you just walk over and say what you need to say? Why are you being so accusatory? And I don't even know what's going on. My assumption is that something must have happened to a law enforcement officer to have that much presence. That's the only thing I assume. And I say law enforcement because I don't know who. I didn't, at the time I didn't know. And, I did not know. So now you've taken a person that just came, and who cares what I went through before I got here, right? And now you want to accuse me of something, number 1. And number 2, now you want to be disrespectful to me. For what? So I was a little agitated at that point, so I did not go in right away. I went back towards my car, And, I'm still having this conversation while all this is going on. And I even told him, I said, look, do you want to come over to my phone and see what's going on? I offered that because it's just, for lack of seeming insensitive to what I found out happened, and through none of them, another officer at another hospital location had an altercation and is no longer with us, to put it lightly. I can definitely put the article in so anyone can go and read it and see it. And I didn't have anything to do with anything. It's just that as it pertains to security, I've always noticed the inconsistencies of things. Hold on one second. I'll come back.